Previously on A Canal Runs Through It, Brendan and Dave explored the animals living in and around Lake Nicaragua. We awoke at pre-dawn. We were nervous.
A kid from the town offered to walk with us for a few miles when we told him our direction.
¿Y otra vez?
Think offense.
How you holding up?
Awesome. Hot. It's hot.
Yeah.
And sweaty.
The kid took another path and we continued on our own.
I don't know, man. It looks like we need to go straight. Take a left. Maybe after this ridge. And there's another trail that goes north for a little bit, but then it looks like it drops back south again.
I think we should just stick with the trail, get to the road, and
Then just take the road out.
yeah, take the road out and figure out how to get to the next guy.
Okay.
Sucks, but
It's far. Nicaragua is not a wide country unless you're on foot. It's wide. I'm feeling it pull out of my skin. The needle.
see you ahead.
Oh, had a pretty tiring morning. Hiked out San Miguelito around 6 a.m. and we got to the Route 25 road crossing at about 9:30. A good 3.5 hours, maybe a little longer. And but the problem is right now we're a lot farther south than we think we should be. And Dave went to go check to see if this road right in front of us, this dirt road, ends up going towards Santa Maria, which we want to go to. But there's two different Santa Marias, and one's farther south, one's farther north. We want to go to the north one. He's over asking directions right now. Mosquitoes. It's wet.
I got the lowdown.
Yeah.
Is this way.
This way.
It turned out the labels on the satellite map and the topo map conflicted. Santa Maria was not here, but here. In the end, the much older topo map proved more trustworthy. But even then, many of the villages and roads weren't on any map that we had seen.
Towards evening, we arrived at a settlement called Esperanza, where a kind family sheltered us for the night.
Alright. I thought it was a little green, but let's see. Oh, it's good. It's kind of interesting. It's more like it's a little bit more vegetable. When it's a little harder, but it's totally good. Our gracious hosts cooked us some soup. So there's plantains, eggs, onion, and then like a chicken stock.
Delicioso.
We were in our hammocks by 7:30.
That is a nice spider. And here are the hammocks.
Our next big step was to reach the mouth of the Punta Gorda River. Ahead of us was the longest land portion of the canal route. Currently, we were just north of the most likely route, but near the buffer zone that the Nicaraguan government designated as fair game. Punta Gorda River was the target, but we were having a hard time simply figuring out what was 500 feet ahead of us.
No sé dónde debemos, es que no está marcado bien dónde debemos ir ahora, pero yo creo que tenemos que ir a la dirección de la Unión, ¿no?
De la Unión.
Sí, parece, para llegar a Puerto Príncipe. Eso es lo mejor manera para llegar, ¿piensas? ¿Posible o no?
Sí, lo que pasa es que bueno, habría que irse, porque yo no conozco eso, ¿verdad? La Unión no conozco, digamos, por aquí.
Okay.
Sí, entonces, pero claro, como dice usted, el mapa lo va dirigiendo, preguntando, ¿no?
Sí, claro.
Sí.
So we're looking about 14 kilometers today through some unknown territory.
Yeah.
Got a good breakfast here.
I honestly I'm not very hungry. I think I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah.
I'm not very hungry right now. But
Why are you nervous?
I don't know.
Para el aguacate.
Yeah.
Rápido.
¿Eso qué? ¿Sal? Salt?
Is it the food poisoning coming up on you? Destination unknown.
¿En dónde se van a bañar?
¿Qué?
¿En dónde se van a bañar?
¿Bañar?
Yeah.
No lo sé. Seguimos sucios.
Van a caminar de todas maneras, ¿verdad?
Sí, claro.
Muchas gracias. Bye-bye. Eight o'clock on the dot.
Yeah, we got a good breakfast.
Yeah.
Good to go. We'll have to figure out still, you know? Just don't know where these places are. They're just so out there. No one knows exactly where they are. So you gotta hope you get to the next place, and then
Somebody knows.
they kind of know the next area, and they can kind of give you, oh, it's right next to this, because the maps are out of date. Although the maps, more or less, are proving to be quite accurate, which is awesome.
But not all the names are.
Yeah, the names sometimes are a little off, and not all the names are there, especially of the main towns.
Yeah.
More or less.
It felt as though we were walking backwards, fully aware of where we had been, totally blind to where we were going.
We can also trek it that way. Human hands had already deforested much of the region we passed through. The whole way, we found a patchwork of subsistence farms and scattered islands of old growth.
All right, guys, going through it.
And yet, it bewildered us to look out from a clearing and consider the impact that digging a canal for ships 200 feet wide and 1,300 feet long would have on the same environment.